The following content is rated M for mature due to graphical content such as gore and sexualized scene. Please do not watch the following content unless you are above 18 age or older. BlackCross favorite games with The Witcher 3 back again, everyone. So, last time we did a few little side quests, mostly Gwent related, but then we started on a few other side quests. One of them being, of course, of swords and dumplings. And we are kind of on the verge of finishing it. Hopefully, anyway. I'm not sure how much longer this quest is. But we're going to talk to Suckros to get ready for the main event stuff.
Oh, Geralt. How are things?
Hattori's got a job for us.
Great. I was starting to get bored.
Wants us to borrow a few crates from Ernst Van Horn's warehouse. They'll smell of ammonia.
Sounds doable. I know where Van Horn stores his goods. The boys and I will go there, look around. Meet us near the Sturgeon.
Fine. When?
After dark, of course. See you there.
It is still like within 3 a.m., so that counts as after dark, right? It's after dark-ish enough.
Hard times we live in.
They ought to never let your kind in, overgrown proper.
There he is right there.
All right. We know all we need to know. Just one guard at the entrance.
I'll take care of him.
Thought you might. Me nose ain't all that sensitive. I'll not find the right crates, so you gotta mark 'em with chalk. We'll get a cart in the meantime.
Fine. What do I do when I'm done?
Just leave the warehouse. Then we'll go in.
Just leave it? Okay. That's simple enough. And if it's only one guard, then, well, we know what to do.
All my coin. What the hell? It's you! I know you! Mr. Dwarf, this is the thieving swindler I told you about. Are you following me, you scoundrel?
Ah, ploughing nonsense. I knows him. It's Witcher Geralt. How goes it, Master Witcher?
A witcher? Well, it all makes sense now. Mr. Dwarf, do not listen to him. The bastard will curse us.
You trade heads with Troll. A friend of Yap and Zigrin's a friend of mine. Now sod off or I'll lose my temper. Now!
Abracadabra, hocus pocus.
I don't know why I find that funny.
How goes it, Master Witcher? Anything specific you're looking for in Van Horn's warehouse?
What I'm looking for is none of your business. Ought to just let me through.
Way's all clear.
Hands are racked for sure.
There we go.
Where are those crafting supplies? Does stink of ammonia.
I see 2 more.
Must be it.
And there's 1 more right there.
That'd be it. Gotta signal them now.
There's nothing else to steal, but we'll... Yeah, why not? Just a sword. And a few little bottles here and there.
Have you any idea whose warehouse this is, goat fucker?
Aye, Geralt. It's the bloke Hattori told us about. The bugger who sleeps with Cleaver or something.
Sucrus! Why are you here? With the sorcerer? Ah, now I see. That is one hell of a jest you pulled.
Hattori sent you? That flowery non-human will be sorry his mother didn't strangle him with his navel string. But first, we'll feed you to the crabs.
Hands off my brother-in-law, swine. Only I can thrash him. Understood?
Brother, let's mop the floor with these plowing Nordlings. Join us, Geralt. Adam.
Give him here, Sucrus.
Tweerson! Since you're in for an outstanding thieves, cut him down!
Kill the whole set.
I'm definitely feeling the heat right here. Oh wow, that hurt. Well, I mean, they are at level 23, so I guess that's my fault for thinking that I could survive. But I mean, I'm taking them out thanks to the sign that I've got. It's helping me out a lot.
Never learn.
Keep them away from the group at the very least. And he's dead. That takes care of all of them.
We could conquer all Nilfgaard with this fighter. Sucrus, forgive me. I love you like a brother, you unkempt bugger. Friends?
Course, friends. What good has Beckerin ever brought us?
Where's that Draka that hit me?
Don't mean to spoil your reunion, but what'll we do with Van Horn?
We'll take him to Skellige before he comes too. Won't be any more trouble to you. And maybe we'll try a new venture. But first we have to move these crates to Hattori's.
True. I ought to pay him a visit too.
First things first, pick up all the loot here. There we go. Now we'll make our way there.
Snake eyes. Got a snake's tongue as well.
Black ones, Redanians. As long as they pay, they don't win.
Got a piece like a racehorse.
I was made for loving.
Looking for something unusual.
Duty calls.
Here we go. There he is right there.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Geralt, you return safe and sound.
I do. You doing all right?
Never better. Once Van Horn had finally left, Cleaver lost interest in swordsmith. I can forge swords again without fear of my workshop going up in flames.
Glad to hear it.
You've no notion how glad I am. Have no need of Sucrus anymore, and can devote myself to what I truly love. I thank you, Witcher.
So now can you craft me something extraordinary?
Naturally. It is what we agreed. Give me a few days, then come by for your new sword.
Okay.
The Passiflora's Novigrad.
Best way to do that is to meditate. There we go.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
Let's see what he's got.
What do you have on offer?
Let's see. Oh, he's got quite a bit of stuff. He's also got this. Worth picking up. Any... Oh, the axe that does quite a bit of damage, but need to be at the right level for it, so. Actually, I should have stuff that I can sell. And he can craft, master swords, right? Had to be at the level to use them, record, but yeah, so that's cool. There's a mastercraft, the Woven Steel Sword Mastercraft. That would give me quite the bit of boost, but I have to be at level 34. I mean, that's not bad. I do need the materials for the sword itself, but, you know. I mean, I might just, depending. If I ever wanted to, I probably will just go with the Griffin set. But we'll see how things go. I might actually go for, like, the Griffin's good for, like, all-around build, from what I've heard. But I also wouldn't mind going for, like, the bear armor set. Like, supposedly that's, like, the strongest defense. And with this game like it is, I kind of need it, but it's not been too bad. So. Let's see what he's got, though.
My sword ready yet?
It is. Behold and admire. A sword to outshine all others.
Well, this was worth the wait. Thank you, Ibir.
It is I who thank you for everything.
Blade from the bits.
So long.
Let's take a look at it then. I mean 50%, so that's not bad. But it does reduce it by 14, sadly. I mean, it's not awful. But it's not as great as it could be. But, damage scales with character's level. Okay, well, it's not too bad of a deal. But now we have the ability to where we can craft master swords now, which is nice. And of course, later on, when we get done here in Novigrad and everything within this map, we can make our way into Skellige, where we could, you know, eventually get the master set crafted, or the tools needed to do armor mastercraft, which that'd be nice to do. So, there's a lot of stuff that just got unlocked for us. But for the time being right now, it's time to resume our main quest at hand. I should be able to handle it, so go to the rosemary and thyme, and we will get the get one of the main quests and everything like that. Kind of slowly weed out the main quest stuff here in Novigrad, because this one's going to be a lengthy one actually. We're kind of barely scurving over it, but now we can finally actually interact with it. So, well, that door's locked. It's not a perfect game. I will give it that. It's not a perfect game. But it's still fun. Ooh, boy.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth.
Hello, Sultan.
Geralt, in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
Naturally.
Pleasure.
Now!
Well.
Stop walking into his soul!
Gotta get around him!
These guys are really heavy defense players. What they are?
Rumble time!
Oh gosh, come on. Oh, what the fuck, man?
Gotta get around him!
There you are, Sultan. Something was just glitched up there, and yeah, they were heavily defensed where I couldn't do anything.
Reminds me of a days of yore. Eh?
Yeah, almost like we never left Kurgan.
There we go, finally.
Told you.
Leg it!
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Syria. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. Not just well returned as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
This is where he sat and wrote. Sure. It's a mess is what it is.
Hmm. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No. That's exactly what we're looking for.
Really?
It's his planner.
Seems Dandelion's taking the tavern business seriously.
If you only knew. Gives it everything. Not seen him this obsessed ever. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... Ah, fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
I am going to take whatever is in here, though. Because chances are, once he's tidies up, there'll be nothing left of it. Let's see. Oh, this is our stash. Okay, cool. Okay, I don't know what this is doing here before, but oh well. I'll go ahead and just stash a couple of these swords that I don't want to see gone away. What's this?
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Okay. Holy crap! Alright, so that takes care of all that. Actually, I wonder, Sultan?
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone. Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly, keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh. Truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him her stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Seems familiar of all this.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Var Atra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
He is. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we Rosa preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty is like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
That's a fair estimate.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Oh lord, I did say this was going to be lengthy, but I forgot about all that. So let's see, we'll stop by with the closest one, I guess. Which would be Vespel. Vespel? I have no idea, but we're heading there. It's close to one, after all.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Ouch.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armor?
I believe that'd be me.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Do I want to pay up? Ordinarily, no, but...
Go. Now.
Now listen. You might have 2 swords, but there's 4 of us.
Yeah, 4 men, collecting tribute from 1 washerwoman. Don't think I have much to fear.
Best think again. Take him from the back! Together now! Kill the horse! He killed him!
Come on, closer, bud. We took care of that.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
Sorry.
No need to thank me. There was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait. Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
This woman he was with in the harbor, who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Hates his ever-loving guts for backstabbing her, but still likes him regardless. Oh, that stupid bastard. Oh, man. Like, I don't know what he did in the previous games, or even before 3, but it's like, dadgummit, he just likes flirting with women, it sounds like, most of the time. Unless he's just that close of a friend or something.
Welcome, do come in.
Wait. I have forgotten, but, oh boy, this is gonna be something to answer.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Oh no.
Any better?
Oh, good lord.
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
That explains it. I could say I don't want to know the rest, but then it's like,
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
oh well, that was simple enough.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear fixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
I kind of remembered that there was like, oh gosh, we're already at level 14. We're gonna level up real quickly at this point. But I remembered somewhere in my mind, I couldn't remember right offhand, but I was like, I'm pretty sure that there was a male character that he kind of hung out with at one point and stuff like that. But then it's like, I've forgotten that it was an elf. Oh. That still surprised me. That still surprised me. It's been so long since I played this game that I forgot almost everything. Like the main stuff, yeah, but like some of the smaller tidbits was like, oh my gosh. Oh, Lord. Okay, not her.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all.
Where are ya?
Yes, husband. And he's talking
Who can afford a witcher in this day and age?
Okay. It's cleared up now.
Excuse me.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe. No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Oh, fair.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Alright, time to, I guess, talk to Molly then.
I'm at a loss.
Arms for bread, please, good folk.
Nay, not like that. Draw it out more.
What difference would it make?
Great one. Drawn out sounds like a
Uh-oh. This could be a problem.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Oh, why not?
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way, then.
Making our way to the racetracks. No doubt that they're going to be doing like a bet of him racing in the tracks probably or something. I can totally see that. To which, why not? We've managed so far.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Kahir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Sure, why not?
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Let's see.
Radovid's encamped nearby. Redanian chestnut might want to impress its king.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Here we go.
Riders, ready!
Don't spare the horse!
Giddy up.
I think they just glitched up there for a moment.
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
No, you don't. Thankfully, the stamina recovers relatively quickly.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Nice.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all.
Of course.
The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Well, another freak.
Meanwhile, since I've got a new saddle, $50 stamina. What's my current saddle? Well, it's about the same, but why not? More regal way. I forgot to change the weight thing. There we go. Roach is more suited up for a heavier load. If there's a better horse blinders, which I should eventually encounter a new race thing for Novigrad. I've only done the one for Velen so far.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Kairan by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says dandelions are good for nothing layabout. Can you imagine?
He's not wrong.
But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Oh dear. Huh.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
Yeah, so there goes that end of the search. Let's see. Ah! Wait a minute. There should be a shop here, isn't there? Every single time I look, because there's supposed to be like a shop here somewhere where it sells a Gwent card, but I've never been able to find it. And now that I'm at the horse track again, actually competing and all that stuff, I still don't see it.
Well,
What the frick? Oh well, I'll figure it out eventually.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
May not care much for the buggard, but he's at least a decent person. He hasn't done anything to do me harm except just being a wisecrack. Maybe.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
So there's that. Now to make our way on our last person of interest.
I chased the pansy all the way to the garden.
This could be a problem.
No luck. Driving in slip. What do you want?
Want to see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Okay, fine. Guess we'll just sneak our way in, I suppose. So can't go that way.
Look awfully suspicious to me.
Won't find any better. From the Yaruga to the Dragon.
Been to the Zima. Word is, it's more like
Oh, there could be this way. Only one way to find out. So far, it looks like it's the right way. Found a back way now.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa.
That sounded interesting. Okay, so we can't go through that way. There we go.
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa Varatra would train with random clods calling themselves sword masters? No. The Varatras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take him to the training room. Now.
As you say, miss.
He looks to be relatively pissed now.
I hope you realise what you've got yourself into.
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one. And take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll earn the ambassador's ire.
Alright.
Follow me.
Waiting on your command. Properly sized.
You're my new instructor? Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Never learn.
Stop flaunting and fight! Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Yeah!
What? Lost your nerve?
I win!
Oh boy.
There's not one competent instructor in this entire city.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking...
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
This is confusing.
Incredibly. But we ought to discuss that another time. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us.
Fair.
It seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Alright.
You're quick!
Come on.
Stop, Lord. Fight! Yeah! Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Stop, Lord, and fight!
Come on, come closer.
Drat it! You're quick! Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Damn it.
Stop, Lord, and fight! Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Phew.
I win!
Gosh, she's ridiculous.
You really are a lousy swordsman. In fact, I believe I could teach you a thing or two.
Not sure I can possibly pass up lessons from such a skilled young lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about?
What the?
You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
What the?
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Oh dear.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Kalonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Kalonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again.
Yeah, please don't get me mixed up between you two. I think that's the last thing I need. Ugh. Also, good Lord Almighty. Figure my health would have refilled by now. But oh boy almighty. Whew, did I feel the hurt. Felt the hurt, I felt the pain. I felt the splinters. I felt everything. Oh, crap. So let's see. I suppose I need to get out, right? That's one way. But alright then, guys. I'm going to go ahead and sign off here, but in the next episode, we will continue on this quest for Dandelion and in this Broken Flowers quest. So until then, I'll see you in the next episode. Catch you guys later.